and competing with like Jack Frags
Exactly.
or all these other names
sure.
that weren't Tarkov people that have, you know, potentially big audiences.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's totally like what you're talking about is we all experience it, and it's completely, totally rational because you can't know what the outcome's going to be.
Exactly.
You know, like there have been times where I took a break and then I come back to Tarkov on like a Monday after taking, some time off. And for some reason, it's like I'm at 1,300 viewers.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that might have been a day that like Glorious and Willers didn't stream.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or whatever. Or
В рассыпную!
Да понятно, понятно.
Что творишь, олень?
Вышел, блин, за хлеб. Есть кто, нет? Нормально.
Походу, кто-то шкерится, слышь? Ах ты жопа, своих валит! Вообще норм, красава.
А вот тут кореш мой бывал точно.
Пацаны, сейчас накроют нас! ХЗ, вроде никого. Я хз. Стоять! А ну гаси его, пацаны! Валим, валим в стороны! Куда он делся? С утра выпил, день. Что за шум? Четко ты, четко. Могешь, пацан. Ты слышишь? Вообще норм, красава. Пацаны, сейчас накроют нас! А куда он съебался, пацаны? Черный плащ, блядь. Что-нибудь слышал? Четко ты, четко. Могешь, пацан. Гоп-стоп, мы подошли из-за угла.
Нормас, нормас. Охуенно сейчас поживимся.
О, заебись, четко! Слышь? Куда шмаляешь? Так, все, пора сваливать. А что ты докопался, не знаю. Нет никого. Попал стопудово! Что за шум?
And now, time for your scheduled programming.
Or it could be reasons that I don't know. And then there are other days where after a break I come back and it's like people, and you're like, oh, it kind of sucks a little bit. But then the next day it's 600, and the next day it's 700, and you're like, oh, okay, I still got it. Like I can leave and come back. But then worked once or twice. Will it work the third time? You know,
100%. There's an infinite amount of questions, and you don't know until you just do it. And I know that there'd be a lot to learn from doing that. The other thing is, I wish I streamed longer. I think that's part of it too. Is like I stream for almost like it's like 5 to 6 hours every day, whether it's a morning stream or a night stream, because I choose to. I'm not like chained to that because I choose to. I want to make sure that I'm there for dinner and to help with the kids around that time of the day. But I wish if I streamed like 8, 10, 12 hours, it's a lot easier to do like Tarkov for 6 hours and then like hop off and do something else. You know what I mean? Like once you've got that momentum going. But it's much harder to do that like 2 hours of something and 2 hours of something else, or 2 hours of something and 3 hours of something else.
like the growth of the viewers over time, that graph is like, you know, unless you're view botting and it's like, but like you see, you know, this kind of trend, you know, upwards. And then a lot of times I actually don't fully understand exactly how Twitch handles like lurkers and whatever, but like if you're playing Tarkov, the numbers are going to go up and then people are going to fall asleep. They're going to keep the tab up and they're going to go out to dinner with their family, you know, whatever. So if you, it sucks, but like if you play Tarkov for 3 hours and then switch over to another game, you're going to have like twice as many viewers than if you started that game at the time you started that game, but didn't stream from before. So it's like,
it's not even just meta, for sure. And it's not even that it's necessarily like an insidious meta where you're taking advantage of the people who are lurking. The reality is like I am that as a viewer for Deadly. When I first start, just like everybody, like I don't make any assumptions. Like a lot of people watch me because they want to see Tarkov and they're like my take on Tarkov, right? That was me for Deadly. Like I only wanted to like I remember back in the day when Deadly would do variety, I would never watch him. But the more I watched Deadly, the more I bought into Deadly, and it's just a really tried and true thing where he hops on Tarkov. I want to watch him play Tarkov. I watch him play Tarkov, and then he swaps to SnowRunner. I wouldn't necessarily go to twitch.tv, enter, and then see Deadly playing SnowRunner, click on it. But I'm watching and he swaps, and then he gets some laugh.
Hide right here for now.
Out of me, and then I'm like, oh, that was hilarious. Like that's how, right? Like it's not even that it's like a bad meta. That's also how you do it. It's like if you're here for me and for Tarkov, I get it. It's a much easier deal to just get. It's harder to get somebody to click on your stream when you're playing something else. But if they're there and then you're and then it's funny or it's cool or you're like, yo, what's this? Like there's more buy-in. And so, Clean did it. Deli did it, and people outside of the Tarkov community. It makes a lot of sense to like bring it because that's the
whole
thing.
Like,
it's
a marketing funnel.
Yeah,
you want to have the biggest number at the top to get the biggest number out at the bottom.
Exactly.
So that's why you know, a lot of times where I'm in the Tarkov category when we do the podcast, and if I'm not playing Tarkov, like the numbers go up as soon as you know, as soon as we start doing the podcast because there's more people that are interested in you know, hearing both of us together talk about Tarkov than watching like me play Subnautica. But there's also like an interesting thing where when the podcast is over and I switch over to Subnautica, it's not that I'm trying to like somehow take advantage of the lurk. What it is if I can switch over to Subnautica in 45 seconds of the podcast ending, people might be like, what's this? This is interesting. And now you're adding to the
100%.
Foundation where you might have had 100 people watch normally, but now you've got 150,
100%.
right? And now 10 of those might be regular core people, you know.
Exactly. So there's a lot to it, and it's not, and it's, you know what I mean? And I don't ever, when I talk about this stuff, I don't ever do it out of a, like, I do it out of a respect for the grind of streamers like Deadly, not out of I'm not like, woe is me, I'm shackled to Tarkov. Like, I know that I could play another game and that there'd be a core audience there. It's I do want to figure out how to do it the best that I can. You know what I mean? It's always weird when streamers talk about this because, and I even saw some people in chat like,
Oh, the lighting is fucked. What is going on? Why am I getting this epileptic glitch? The game's trying to kill me. Chuck paradum parochim patom pabam. I get in and get out, and get in and get out. Yo, let's do it. I got the do it, fluid. Молодец. Молодец.
Go, forward. Weapons hold. Drop them. Sector clear. Cease fire. We're good to fire. Go ahead. Cover me, fuckers. I'm ready. Go, forward. Clear to fire! Oh man, I need some fucking meds. Weapons free! Fucking terror group. Cover me, you wackos! On your mark! Ready to go!
Откуда ты знаешь? Откуда ты знаешь? Да, просто смотри. Просто смотри. Just look. Ну где ты, а?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Хрена себе!
Fuck! Shit, I'm reloading. Cover me, fuckers! Clear!
Будьте замес! Спалить надо его!
Go ahead. Take him out!
Epic bicycle, dude. Yes. Very. Yeah, checkpoint.
Go, forward. We're good to fire! Weapons free! Drop them! I'm leading, let's go. Don't fucking know shit. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Weapons hold! I need some fucking meds. Cease fire! So, what have we got here? Ready. So, what do we... Clear to fire! Go ahead. Open this door. Door, open it. Door, open it. Open this door. On your mark. Cover me, you wackos! Go, forward. Open this door. It's locked. Door, open it. Drop him! Door, open it.
Да-да. Что ж, если это все, то я, пожалуй, займусь своей работой.
Начальство умное.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All systems.
Oh, we were listening to Warno soundtrack. Then things got a little funky. Молодец. Ури.
Even our don't. Very active at the top. Brand new armored horse for the Mustang. Hey, bitch, I run the gang. Don't lock with the rage. Just got 90K to block 3 bitches. I forgot their names. I can't lie, no doubt. Hey, boys, no top. Hey, Rolex on my wrist. Hey, bitch, you know I'm hot. Hey, boy, I'm like you're not. Hey, boy, I flex a lot. Yeah, bitch, boy, I flex a lot. Money counters never stop. Brand new Lambo, delete all this crap shit. Block me, diamonds, right? Haters don't see me, all my ice. Fury, ice, sand, haters, freezing all this crap shit. Block me, diamonds, right? Haters. haters don't see me on my diamonds. Active, virid, 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 active, virid. Tough nigga talking shit. He can't stop my little tip, bitch. Nigga think he's savage. Diarrhea, bitch. Active, virid, diamonds on my neck. Your bitch just wanna see me flex. Spend a fat check. Real nigga side effects. I can't lie, no lie. Hey, roll boys with no time. Hey, Rolex on my wrist. Hey, bitch, you know I'm hot. Hey, boy, I'm like not. Hey, boy, I flex a lot. Yeah, bitch, boy, I flex a lot. Money counts never stop. Brand new rainbow. You need all this crap shit block. Need me lines, right? Haters don't see me all my ice. Active, virid, ice. Damn it, haters. All this crap shit block. Need me diamonds, right? Haters don't see me all my diamonds. Active, virid, 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 active, virid. My diamonds, active, virid. All my diamonds, active, virid.
Freeze! Keep them coming!
Whoa.
Move that screaming, keep that gold, family. Hey, move that crack, that shit sold. Hey, blah blah blah. Thought no talkie right now. Sock that cocky right now. Fuck. What do you want from me? A hug, bitch? I'm a thug. Hey, gang. 21 savage, bitch. I did damage. Saucy like I want that blaze boy. Hey, gang, bitch. I'm a blaze boy.
We count crap, oh, we count septims, oh, we count gold, oh, we count.
And now for your regularly scheduled programming.
Go ahead. No one here! I need some fucking meds. What's up over there? Take him out! hell is wrong with you? Cleared to fire!
Тебе чего, сталкер? Мне подучиться. Я б тоже вот так вот. Исследованиями там всякими занимался. Вот, все. В таком вот скафандре крутом тоже ходил бы.
Извините, я и не заметил, как вы вошли.
Whew.
Go, forward.
I got the heart juices pumping. Just hope that there's no more of them left for me to, so I can squander the loot. I want it. I want the loot in the run. Can't let these guys have it. GG's, guys. GG. Better luck next time. Ooh. Almost had me there. Find out. Gone through the wrong window just now. Just trying to get the one in the far corner so I could run out. Let's go. Oh, let's go, let's go! How did I win that fight, brother? Oh. They're here! No! Take this, you...
Take this, you motherfuckers! Ha!
We're about to go in natty, dude. We're all natty out here. Wait. How dare you? Wait, but let's see if you're good at looting, huh? Okay. Okay. Yep. Good. Congratulations. They're in the cheese. Ah. Oh my god! Give me them lineups. It's time to divide. Divide. No? Let's go. This one has a scout as well. I'll have to run the scout until I find a better one. Oh, those are some quantity of magazines right there. Ooh. 100% luck. ES rounds in this gun? You're joking, right? Bro. That looks like BT. One, that's a CMS kit. How could I forget? Buddy. Brought a face shield, wasn't even holding it down. And we spent a lot of AP rounds. Oh my, that is a lot of AP rounds. Buddy. Even with the RK2, it was too much. Buddy. Are those the footsteps of fate I hear? What? What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Если что, вы знаете,
Но,
где
говорят,
я.
если приспичит, поспать значит, то на голову надо надеть шлем с сеткой из тонкой проволоки. И все обойдется. Точно. Кстати, говорят, военные сталкеры в таких шлемах ходят. Какие-то...
Какие люди на нашем болоте?
Boy, you ain't.
Bitch, we down here. We down here. Bitch, we down here. We down here.
I drive a Lambo. I smoke big fat blunts. Gang. I keep that fucking finger from me. I got good stunts. I'm rich. You can call me Hieronymus Flex because I flex. Fool. Gray Fox, more like Gray Flex. I hate bitches, that type of chemist.
Bitch, we down here. We down here. Bitch, we down here. We down here.
I'm at the top.
Заходи еще.
Привет!
Where you at? Where you at? Hmm. Yeah, boy. Ah! Killa! Just let us pass, and you will be spared. Нихуя себе. Oh no. That's minus 15 repo. We gotta go loud. It's the only way.
Нет никого.
Let me kill you. Please. Please let me kill you. Бегаю. Can I open this door? Am I overweight? Yes. He's just gonna chill out on the street. Killa on the street, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Гости дорогие пожаловали.
No! Yes! No! Bro. Like, he shoots me in the face through the wall, dude. Through the wall. Through the wall. What the fuck? Bro. Like, I have not gotten a kill with some higher white, but it's because of this bullshit. Scoop. Can I open this door? Am I overweight? Yes. Like, bro, what is this? Explain to me. He's just gonna chill out on the street. Chilla on the street, dude. Look at him. You see him? I don't. I don't see shit, bro. Where is he? Huh? When? What the fuck? Yes. Bruh. No. Fuck this game. I fucking hate this game. This game fucking sucks. If that wasn't motivating enough to play this game, then I don't know what is. Like, I just need to kill the guy once, and, you know, that shit happens every fucking time. He just shoots through a wall, or fucking pulls up and takes no damage, and has perfect accuracy. All fucking 10 shots line up, even though the gun he's using is dog shit. Alright, that's enough complaining. It's only like the 7th time. Where it's like, what the fuck? What the hell? Like, I'm only moderately annoyed. Only. Don't shoot your boo-boo. What's up, boo-boo? the hell? Ну чё ты, бу-бу? Чё ты, бу-бу? Bro, I'm just trying to fucking kill Killa, dude. But making it so fucking hard. What the fuck? What the hell? Bro, I hate how they just waved the fucking kill in front of my fucking face and then just punish me for it. What? No choo-choo, boo-boo. Kill it in his stupid taunt. Like, as soon as he kills you, that's what he says. He's like, no choo-choo, boo-boo. Means what? It hurts? Well, fuck yeah, it does. This game sucks, bro. What the fuck? The fuck is their accuracy, dude? Can you, like, die? In a reasonable amount of shots. Come on, like, not just me, but them. What am I using, a fucking paintball gun on him? Like, what the fuck? Wob, 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 wob. After such a clean labs raid, where I made those two PMCs suffer greatly, I have to suffer even more than them for my success. Fucking Killa in its tax season. Killa getting his taxes. Kiki breaking, you dumb kid. What is this game? What is this game? Some bullshit. Why'd my gun stop shooting? Literally, big sad. Big fucking sad, bro. Killa. Killa, Killa, Killa. Pussy, pussy. Pussy, come here. Ah! Fucking annoying bitch. Fuck. Fucking waited 10 minutes for this game. Right, of course. Big gay, dude. Reported. It's gonna be one of those days now, isn't it? Where the guy can just like whip one PS12B shot and live, and then his buddy is able to hit the most perfect accuracy from 100 meters. One of those days. Recoil sucks! Everything sucks! Stop healing. Stop fucking healing. Fuck, I don't know which game's being more painful right now. I need some breakfast. Why is my gun not shooting? And my health is gone. Fuck this game too. Твою мать! Твою мать! Fuck this game! Fucking annoying bullshit. Yeah. Fuck you too. Okay. Fucking annoying SAI. Kill yourself. You should just die. You should kill yourself now. Fucking bullshit, dude. This game is a psyop. Guys. Gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Yes, fuck this game. Bro, what? What? Okay! What the fuck? Headshot. Bro, what the fucking bullshit is this? You kidding right now? What the fuck was that? Бразилия. Суки. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What is this game? What's in there? Hi, reconnect. Ain't nobody got time for that. Come on. Oh, and the game crashed too.
Out of it, like, I do it out of a respect for the grind of streamers like Edwin, not out of pure no ad. It's not an like, you know what I mean? Like, you would do that and you would get 1,000 people being like, meh, but then they would all end up paying because, like, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it would last 10 minutes is how long the outrage would last, and then
Oh god, I wish I cared less, dude. I genuinely wish I gave less fucks.
dude,
It'd be so easy to make so much more money, because then I would also make the most utmost shameless clickbaity content on Tarkov, right? I would do the I'm exposing this partnered streamer for cheating, you know, like the thing that I thought about that we talked about last week that I didn't end up doing.
Yep.
Would absolutely fucking do it, and it would, you know, you get like XQC reacting to that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Not that I think there's any shame in it, but it feels a little shameless.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of shameless, shameful. I don't think it is. There's like shameless. There's some amount of shame, and then like shameful is like full on shame. It's like
shame light, you know. Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's that. What's going on with Tarkov? Speaking of,
just you know, your regular old pain and suffering.
As the recoil, I know.
Yeah.
The recoil.
So a lot of things have happened over the last few weeks. I mean, I guess not a lot, a few, but one was they did a flat. Let's see, what day was it? I don't know. A flat 15% reduction of vertical recoil for all weapons. It was on the 16th, so a few days ago.
Is it noticeable? To me, 15% with how much recoil there is, my brain tells me you would never notice.
Yeah, so because it's a percent, it's disproportionately more noticeable on the guns that had higher recoil, right? Because 15% of 100 is different than 15% of 30, right? So, like, because it's percent, you can definitely feel a difference. Like, I was running an MCX the day before that happened, just because I like the gun. It's fun, even though it's horrible to use. And then that happened, and I logged on, and I had the MCX kit on. I was like, well, let's run it. And I was like, whoa. Because I had just been running the MCX, and I was like, oh, shoot, like, this is cool. Now,
and it feels good?
Yeah. Now, the thing about the MCX is that the horizontal recoil of the MCX has always been bad, and that was unaffected. So it's, you know, a little bit more of this, but it's still, you know, so it's
like the AUG.
Yes, exactly. So guns like the G36, the MCX.
Oh, good. I'm in raid. Interesting spawn. Don't you do that, boo boo. Oh, this game is cringe. That was cringe. Wouldn't you like to tell them that? Now you can. Nice door. It's probably closed. Oh, it was open? Okay. Запрыгам. Yes! 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 You fucker! Bro, you about fucking killed me too. What the fuck is he doing here? Let's go, baby! Yeah!
EP located.
Let's go! Finally killed Killa! After dying like 10 times to the guy! Let's go! That shit scared the shit out of me! There's poop in my pants off of that. Ooh. Left arm. Left arm? That was crazy!
That's just some fucking dog shit. Fuck that. I'm done with that shit, bro. Fuck that shit, man.
What a waste of time.
Waste of time, man. Did the head ice by a fucking shear or a guy sitting in the corner? What's the point? Let's go to reserve. See these raiders under. You know what's crazy too is I think he's got the. Yeah. He's leaving. Back. Bro. 21. Sit here. See how long he sits. Yeah.
The SA-58, you can feel it. You really can. Guns like the Mutant and the RD and the M4, you know you can't really. But then guns like the MP7 with subsonics or the P90 with SB193, bro.
Those are already laser beams, though.
The P90, yeah, 15%.
Well, the P90 for sure.
The P90 is, I don't remember how much. I don't care to look it up. But the P90 is like already at 39 vertical recoil. SB193 removes 20, so it's like effectively 14 vertical recoil, and then they got rid of 15%, so it's like 11 vertical recoil, basically, is what it feels like, and it's, bruh, it's insane. Oh, and also it's of the base gun, so if you take all the attachments off a gun, that was the vertical recoil stat that was adjusted. So I don't know. So most of the time, the meta guns, most of the meta guns weren't like, oh my god, this is so much less recoil. but you could kind of notice. But then some of the other guns, like the MCX and the FAL, you could definitely notice the difference. So,
What about the VSS and the Val? Are they usable?
So what happened was then 2 days later, they were like, hey, here's another patch, and we've reduced the recoil of the VSS and the Val again. Which was weird. They didn't tweet that out. That was sussed out. LOL. So, and they reduced it, so it wasn't by a percentage this time, or at least I guess maybe it was internally. Anyways, 15%, and then 2 days later it was so it was an 18% change after. So then 2 days later the old recoil base was 98 and the new base is 80. So then you can get it down to whatever. So the Val and the VSS are all you are running into right now. Which is fine. I understand that will change, right? Anytime they change a gun, everyone runs it and then it just stops. But the Val and the VSS are interesting. What I find so interesting about the whole thing, the whole situation is just like, well, what I find really interesting about the Val and the VSS stuff is like, why? If we're going to I'm not necessarily mad because I'm not saying that like the Val and the VSS as they currently stand are like OP and everyone's going to hate it. But I'm saying if we're going to deploy a change that affects one gun, I could come up with a list of 10 guns that needed it yesterday more than the Val and the VSS, right? Like the MCX, the guns with this like horrendous horizontal recoil that's never ever been adjusted.
No one's asking for the MCX.
No one
to
was
get buffed.
asking for the Val either. No one. After the especially after the 15%. I mean, I guess
there were people.
I heard that
I've got the group DMs with Nikita and had multiple people regularly saying, "Oh, the Val and the VSS are still trash." Yeah, so
those guys should get fired. It's not. Once again, it's not that they're inherently wrong. I like the Val and the VSS being better too. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. There's just so many more guns. I don't know. There's my brain went down 11 different pathways. Maybe we can get down some of them later. But ultimately, it's brought up a lot of conversations about recoil in general again, because like,
oh, good. I'm working on a video.
Because like, 15% is cool. I'm glad guns have a little bit less recoil now. But like, the two main problems are just the recoil system in and of itself, which we'll talk about, but B, the other main problems have been the disparity in recoil between the meta guns and not meta guns, or stock guns and meta guns, right? Like those have been primarily what people are complaining about. Yes, if a gun, like when they added the mutant, it was very much so overtuned and they had to tone it back multiple times. And that was justifiable outrage because it was way overtuned. But it's like, it's the fact that if you're level 13, you're shooting Jupiter after your second shot. And if you're level 60 with a bajillion rubles, the combination of things that's 300,000 rubles that gives you the thing. So when we just do flat reduction across the board, it doesn't feel like it really changes anything. Uh-oh.
Wow.
It just went full down skis.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Is it only during the podcast?
Hasn't happened once in a week.
What's happening, bro?
I wonder if it's like, is it possible the Discord call is responsible?
Is it my Discord? Am I infecting you with my Discord?
Dude, this is wild. Yeah, I'm just fully disconnected. Oh, reconnecting. And my chat window probably froze.
There it goes.
Yeah. Yep, the chat window's completely frozen, so I couldn't even see people spamming like F.
I can't believe you would say something like that. That was unbelievable. Unbelievably derogatory. Oh, hey, chat, you're back. Bro, dude, sometimes. Okay. Along that joke and going back to the the conversation we were having earlier. Can you hear us, by the way, chat? 69 in the chat if you can hear us. you know how like when ads happen, people are always like, 6 ads, really? You know what I mean, or whatever, dude.
Or the volume.
Dude, sometimes I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, quick, chat. If you can hear me, just start spamming. No way that happened. Unreal. There's no shot that's legit. And then chat just ends, dude. People start going, what's happening? Because everyone that can hear that's like subbed or like just clicked in, they just start to, no way, no shot, once in a lifetime. And we just like blow up the chat, bro. And then people are like, what the hell? And I'm just like walking through woods.
You troll. But wait, but I thought on isn't it on Twitch? I feel like they did this and then they like did away with it. That it used to be like picture in picture.
They were testing that for some creators and then they did away with it. And then now they're testing it again.
Oh, they need that, dude.
Brother.
With the amount that they run ads, which is it's pretty AIDS, especially for actually, and they're also thinking about, at least I saw on Twitter, removing pre-roll ads.
Yeah.
Because I think that sucks, right? Like when you come in from a raid and then all of a sudden you have to watch, 3 minutes of ads. I'm like, yeah, I'm just clicking away.
It's just like, yeah, it's like, I understand the necessity for ads from Twitch's perspective, but it's like, they just like couldn't be doing it less elegantly, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how YouTube, the banner ads pop up? Why the hell aren't they selling those ads? Even if they pay less, I feel like creators would be okay with that. The little just banners that pop up and don't interrupt anything.
I think those, don't they do that?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I've never, as a viewer, I've never seen those. And then like picture-in-picture ads, even if it mutes the stream, and then there is on mobile. Okay, interesting. And then like you said, pre-rolls. Like, and then if you're gonna do pre-rolls, once again, their own system doesn't seem very sufficient. And like all of the time, by the way, my subs will be like, "Why did I get ads?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I see you have a sub badge. Refresh the stream." And they'll refresh and they don't get the ads. But I'm like, what the hell, Twitch? Like, you know what I mean? And it's not somebody that just subbed. I know that's the thing. If you just subscribed, you have to refresh the stream to let Twitch know that you have subscribed.
Even just resubscribe, too.
But this isn't even someone that's been in chat all day, hasn't gotten ads all day, and then they just get ads. And I'm like, what? And then like, so it's like, so their system just isn't elegant. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's frustrating as a viewer for sure. But sometimes you gotta troll, you know what I mean? Anyways, so what I was just saying was just that, like, I find it interesting that, so, like, I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds. I'm definitely not trying to be, like, a Debbie Downer about anything. Every time someone's asking about how the recoil is, I say it feels good, because I know a lot of people are really excited about it. I like that some of my favorite guns are a little bit more usable now. I'm definitely not mad about it. I guess I'm just more interested. Now, I know everybody have been told this a million times in Twitch chat over the past few weeks. Is like, well, they said that they're reworking the recoil, so this is just a temporary thing. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. You're right. But like, still, like, it would take 15 minutes for somebody to be like, oh, these 5 guns are supposed to be like, these 5 guns are really expensive guns that are aids to shoot. Let's, alongside our patch that just is Val stuff, let's make some changes to these guns too. You know what I mean? Like, it would take 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm just interested. I don't know.
I toggled the fucking stream off and then on.
Okay.
Because for some reason
it was just being weird.
Frame rate was all sketchy. I need better internet, lol. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Now, that's the guy that's DDoSing me every time I do a podcast.
Yep.
It's like the serial killers that like need to be at the scene of the crime after the fact.
They send evidence to the police department taunting them.
Yeah, they get the rush out of like maybe being caught, you know.
Yep.
Good idea. Yeah. But dude, to me, and this is what I'm working on with my video, is that like when I made my video that was, is Tarkov going in the wrong direction? You know, everybody referred to that as the recoil video, even though I talked about a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
It was the recoil video, and
a lot
while
more
there was
things
a huge
came out of that, like the movement changes came out of that video too. So yeah.
While I think there was an improvement,
yes,
every time they've toned down the recoil, I actually don't think that they have been steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
They've been steps in not in a bad direction, but not in the right direction.
Correct.
The problem with Tarkov's recoil is not the amount; it's the design of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, this like kind of goes without saying for I think for a lot of people. Although,
Yeah.
I think the more we talk about a lot of these things, the more we find that there are a lot of things that we take for granted that we think are obvious that maybe people talk about a lot on Twitch that maybe, you know, folks on YouTube or who
Yeah.
aren't like active in the online Tarkov community, they might not be aware of. But like the issue with the recoil, it's pretty, to me, it's pretty simple. The fact that a few guns, I think it's actually completely broken
Yeah.
to the point where, like, if you have a stock M4 with the carry handle,
Yeah.
and you shoot it full auto, like the front sight is not at any point in the middle of the rear
No.
sight. Like it's the gun goes up like this. It's
And
almost
like
like the
this.
stock is on your forearm, your
Like,
forehead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not shouldered.
Yeah.
So there are guns that have issues like that, which I honestly think are bugs. But the fact that the first, second, third, fourth bullets are just so drastic, and then after that, it's like
Yeah.
what you end up with is a random left and right bouncing, with also then towards the if it's a 30 round mag, you get like rounds 18 to 26 have this extra weird
Yeah.
bounce to it. It's just
Yeah.
nonsense. Like I
It's
can't
nonsense
even.
at so many levels. Because like I remember right around the time you did your video, Trey also did a video on recoil, and in Trey's video on recoil, he was referencing another smaller creator that did a video where he talked about that basically, where like the recoil is calculated as if the gun does not have a buttstock. Because if I was shooting a gun without a buttstock away from my body, the upward force would tilt the gun independent from my vision of the gun. It would go like this, blah, 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 blah. But that's the point of a buttstock. When I put it and I anchor it to me, you're exactly right. Like when you fire a base M4, it goes up, but the camera recoil doesn't go up the right amount. But that's not, if it's a shouldered weapon and you're holding it, you'd go up together. You know what I mean?
It goes up and the back.
By shouldering the gun, you're minimizing how much. But also, any vertical motion that the gun does, you're doing with it. So the camera, by and large, the camera, which represents the eyes of our person, should stay way. Like it's like there's no buttstock for any gun. So there's that. And then, so yeah, it's like multiple design flaws. There's that, which I don't understand. I was talking to Trey today, and he was saying that, like, apparently it's like a thing where they have, like, the first through third or first through fifth shot vector as, like, a calculation for the recoil. Like, and then independently from that, you have the mechanic of the automatic compensation, which I don't understand in any way, really, because is it like, and this is what I couldn't figure out. I had been told in the past, and I couldn't tell if this was like made up from the community, but I have been told from the past that it's like the auto compensation is there to basically abstract the fact that your dude's like a highly trained PMC that would know how to like do the thing. If that's true, that's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because why, like, it's the only moment where you separate player agency, where you say, no, you're two distinct entities, you're not one entity. It's the only moment, you know what I mean, where you can do that. Why can't we lean into the fact that how highly trained my dude is when I'm walking up on a curb? It's like, well, I would do that, but not with this.
And also not only that, but not with the first 3 or 4 bullets.
Exactly. Yeah, he wouldn't be anticipating those first 3 bullets.
He's going to be way incompetent,
Yeah.
like worse than the average person with the first few bullets, and then not even be a highly trained, like...
Yeah. So that abstraction is like dumb in my opinion because it's the only time it does that and it makes no sense. But then like, and then what I find triply like, so there's so many things. There's the fact that recoil is calculated basically as if every gun has no butt stock, which is dumb. The fact that the auto compensation only kicks in at the end of a magazine is dumb. And then the third thing that confuses me is that they've made changes in the game to combat what happens as a result of their recoil design. What happens as a result of their recoil design? Full auto, high capacity magazines. Because if you tell me that the bottom 50% of my magazine is my most accurate shots, whether it's a 20 round mag, 30 round mag, or 60 round mag, I'm going to hold mouse 1 for as long as I can and use the highest capacity magazine I can get my hands on. Because like it's actually a meta in the game to pre-fire before you've peaked to get the first 3 to 5 shots out of the way.
And that's
the
the
most
opposite.
ridiculous thing. And then they go in and make changes to guns, to the economy, to high capacity magazines, to recoil, to combat a change that they could just combat back here by not making the design of it. So so that's my thing. It's like if they were like, this is how it is and we love it and we want full auto meta, I would disagree with it, but I would respect it. But what I find is they're arguing with themselves. The design of the game and then the economy of the game and then the recoil and the thing, it's fighting each other because they don't like the meta that they created. And that's what I don't understand. It's like either just double down and give everyone 100 round mags and yeah, make full auto meta a thing, but don't try to not make full auto meta a thing and then make recoil that only ever rewards full auto meta. I had an M4. I didn't have a stock HK. Fair trust. I had a meta HK, a dripping meta HK in the hideout today because I killed a guy with it and I was like, let's run an HK. And I was like, what would this bad boy be like if we like burst fired it? You know, I went in the hideout. You know, you get the midway target and it's just like, brah,
Is it like
brah,
unusable?
brah, brah, and I'm like, that's crazy. I was like, let's just you just hold mouse 1 and it's perfect. Like,
and then if you single tap, what you get every other game, it goes bang, and it's either there's two ways that different games do it. It's bang exactly where you were before.
Yeah.
You mouse 1 bang right where you were, or it's bang, and it doesn't do it right.
Yep. Yeah.
And and Tarkov is the worst of all the worlds where you end up with bang and then it comes back down too far, so you end up with
to the left or to the right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you would think that in a realistic tactical shooter, I mean, unless you're on like a fucking M249 fucking saw providing suppressing fire across the mountains in Afghanistan, the fucking Korangal Valley, you're really going to be shooting semi-auto.
Yeah.
Or
bursting.
Or maybe and that is like the least arcadey, the least like cancerous, the most reasonable. You're you know, keeping track of your fucking ammo, you're being reasonable. And also keep in mind too, all of the other things where it's like barrel wear and temperature and malfunctions and everything that comes along with it. All of that is primed to make it so that like if you click mouse 1 and you release mouse 1, you know, like, you know how there's a cooldown on your inputs where it like knows like the double tap versus single tap. If you go click with the mouse, it should be like boop, like no recoil whatsoever. On every fucking gun should just be bunk, 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 and there should be none. It should be the way that like all of the DMRs in 2018 used to be, where you could go and it would just be straight back and you could just fucking, you know, like jitter click
and
a
I
million
just like
rounds.
I want so badly to talk to Nikita about it because he doubled down. He said on the podcast, he said we're working on a design document to change it, but I like it the way it is. And I'm like, dude, you shoot so many guns. I'm like, tell me that your recoil, your three shot recoil out of an AK, a stock AK, isn't better than my PMCs. Tell me it is. I don't believe you, dude. Like, he's nasty at the range, bro. And so
Dude,
I don't get it.
It's the equivalent of hearing Warren Buffett say, oh, you know, honestly, like, most people have a lot of money. I like the fact that the tax system is the way it is.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like poverty isn't a problem. Like
Yeah.
I like the system the way it is now.
I like the system we're in. Yeah.
It's like.
And what's crazy is that like people are saying like he obviously hasn't played. It doesn't matter. I put this in chat. He was saying that while Demirka was trying to single tap a scav. I leapt up from my chair and typed in chat. I said, Nikita, watch Demirka and tell me you like the recoil, bro. Good. I was like, you don't even like. He was speaking about it while Demirka was playing the game. I couldn't even. The irony of the whole situation, I almost threw up. It was unbelievable, dude.
I can't fathom, like, that's one of those just giant red flags that leaves me with no faith in humanity, no faith in the future of the game. Like, if Nikita says we're designing the recoil, it's been shit for a long time, but we've had other priorities, and it is what it is. It's like, okay, it's annoying, but I get it.
Yeah.
The moment he says we're gonna change it, but I like the way it is now.
I'm like, what?
Like Nikita wants it so that every third bullet blue screens your fucking computer,
Yeah,
and if he was like, I like it the way it is. Like I don't understand. It's like I'm calling into question your judgment. I'm sorry.
This is one of the rare cases where like almost the entire community is advocating for more realism. You would think Nikita would be like, yes, you know what I mean? It's such freaking upside down bozo world to me. I truly don't get it. That's why I want to ask him. I'm like, bro, is there some freaking language barrier here? Like, can you take me to the range and can I watch you shoot and then can I show you this video on my phone? Like, I don't get it, because it would make, it would like stuff like that when people like, add more health or nerf ammo because then time to kill would be longer. I'm like, we don't even realize that stuff like this. Think about the time to kill. If the longer you hold mouse 1, the worse your recoil got and the more unpredictable the recoil got. So you'd want to semi-tap, you'd want to 3-round burst, right? Freaking, we're just all getting full auto mag dumped from every gun, no matter what. It doesn't even matter. Vals with, you'll come across dudes Vals with
firing.
20s. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Point firing that's the other problem. You put a laser on your gun and you point fire,
dude,
and it's exactly the same recoil as if you ADS. So why would you ADS when it's blocking your vision half the time?
Bro, I need to turn this into like a GIF so I can send it to people when they ask. I was doing research for a video that I did a while back. I did it towards the end of last wipe about like basically how strong point fire is and like you need to master the skill. And so to take it to its extreme, I took an MP7 to customs in an offline raid, and it was, I think, 25 meters. Like, it was just like far. You wouldn't really point fire this far even. And I did it, and I just point fired the MP7 with maybe it was farther than 25 meters, whatever it was. No laser, okay? I just point fired the MP7, and dude, the horizontal, like between the farthest left and the farthest right bullet in game was probably like 15 feet, 20 feet. Like, it was crazy, dude. I clicked on a laser, and it was a 1 foot circle. I didn't even realize. I literally was making the video to make the point that it was so OP, and I didn't realize how insane it was by just clicking on a laser. It's crazy. Point fire in this game is like, I should have virtually no aim punch when ADS, and you should get it all when you're point firing, right? Like, you should be rewarded for aiming. You know what I mean? Or just get rid of it from the game. I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, man. They're doing. To me, the fact that I still hear anybody like defending that any of the shit that we see regarding like recoil and weapon handling is like the epitome of realistic. I can't. I don't know.
And I just
can't take it seriously.
I don't even know anybody that does. Like, this is one of the things. I'm sure they're out there, right? I'm sure they're out there. Like, it's people.
Just read all my YouTube comments.
Yeah, people do it, but it's one of the things where I found the fewest and far between people who are like, yeah, no, this is way more realistic. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it's just.
And what I hear from people though is it's less about like realism and more the people will say, well, I like it the way it is, or
Yeah.
criticizing like my video and them saying that I want to make it unrealistic or I want to make it more
Yeah.
COD-like and it's like,
Yeah, those people truly, their only measuring stick is other games. If this system is in another game, it can't be in Tarkov because Tarkov fundamentally is the anti-arcade game. You know what I mean? It was like the same thing when this like very unreasonable outrage happened when they were like, "Yo, we're gonna add freaking airdrops." They showed that image and everybody was like, "Oh, there's airdrops in PUBG." I was like, what? I was like, what even is that criticism? There's airdrops in PUBG? Like, what? I heard that so many times. It's just like, it's in another game, and Tarkov is the anti-other games, and it's better and cooler, so anything that's in Tarkov is hardcore and whatever, and it's just, like, weird. But this is one of those things where, like, so much of the community agree. Because this isn't even a thing that you can say, well, you just want to make it easier for the Chads. Because this, by and large, makes it much easier for the casual players, right? Because, like, the Chads can afford to buy the 3 guns that have no I almost said no realism because I read your comment, that have no realism. The Chads can afford to buy the 3 guns that have no recoil and run them permanently, right? Because they've got 60 million rubles. So it's like, this isn't even something that you can say disproportionately helps the Chads, because it doesn't. It disproportionately helps everyone else. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. And I don't know the answer, right? Like, I don't necessarily say, oh, we'll just copy and paste the recoil system from this game. I'm okay with some randomness, because, right, you have some games where, like, the recoil is pixel perfect for, like, every time. Every time you fire an AK in this game, it goes boom, 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 and you can learn that and reverse engineer it and have no recoil. I'm not saying that we need to go that direction, but just fundamentally
I think like CS:GO and Rust are like the only games
and
where
Rust
like
even changed it. Rust it was a huge thing in the Rust community because they changed the recoil. But like, just flip it and let's start there. Let's start with your first 5 bullets are the most accurate, and it gets less accurate over time. Maybe you can add some randomness in there, and you know you're trying to compensate, and the attachments are still viable, but like, it's just we're so far away from being able to have the nuanced discussion of how to fix it, because like step 1 is like Control A, delete, and start over, and I don't know, I just don't understand how Nikita can be like, yeah, but I like it.
Well, yeah, and to me, like the fact that he's like, yeah, we're redesigning it, but I like the current system. What I'm hearing when he says that is, I have poor judgment about how to design recoil.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be involved in designing the new recoil system. Trust me, it'll be better.
Yeah.
And I hate that I'm like, it's going to be fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
That's my fear, which is why I like recoil, because I really want to fundamentally. These are the aspects of recoil. It's like the first what's it like shooting point firing, you know, or shooting a single bullet versus burst versus, you know, doing any of those things while moving.
Yeah.
Like all of those are, and there's like twice as many elements that I want to talk about in the video that are all things you need to think about and consider. And so many other games, every other game that I have, because I literally have gone through, and it's like, you know, there's games like CS:GO, Valorant, you know, whatever, but just because they're important in the shooter genre, not the hardcore first person, you know, tactical shooter, but just FPS genre, right? But then there's also like Insurgency, and BattleBit. I've never even bought like Squad, but I want to get Squad and test it out. And then, you know, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. And the fact of the matter is that like the recoil in every single one of those games are drastically different from one another, and they all feel good.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Tarkov's the only game that feels like complete and utter dog shit.
Yeah.
And for anybody who just wants to say, like, point and say it's a skill issue, I have no problems with it. by all means, you can think what you want. You're entitled to be wrong. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately,
Yeah.
I think if it feels good or not, yeah, I mean, we have to admit that that's subjective.
Yeah.
Some people like cockball torture. I'm not into that,
Yeah.
right? I'm not gonna tell you that you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you enjoy it. I'm just saying that I wouldn't want like the federal government to mandate, you know, every
Cockball torture.
Tuesday as cockball torture day, and you're required
Damn.
to take part in
That's
it.
a great analogy. You know, I think that's
It's flawless.
That's
yeah.
a flaw. And the thing is that like the game is primed to. The game is already primed to like enhance, like. Here's how I want to say it. Many of the game systems currently are in conflict with the current recoil system. And the common denominator is if we take out the recoil system, these other mechanics are perfectly primed to enhance a different recoil system. If they flip it, then the overheating and the malfunctions already stand to help alleviate full auto meta, right? Like,
yep.
And he spoke on the podcast about suppressor durability. And that being a thing, because correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not stating this as fact, but as I understand it, if I went 2 60-round mags out of an M4 with a suppressor, full, like literally just holding the trigger, full auto, boom, change, no time to rest, full, that would destroy that thing. You know what I mean? Maybe not some of them, but like that over and over and over again, 2-3 raids worth of that. And so Nikita talked about that. So like, there are features in this game